So don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system that we wise up until we standing strong again. Don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system and we wise up until we standing strong again. Don't stop. Rise up, wise up, until we stand it. Don't stop. Wise up, standing strong again. So don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system that we wise up until we standing strong again. Don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system and we wise up until we standing strong again. Don't stop, rise up, wise up, until we stand it. Don't stop, wise up, standing strong again.
Yo. What is up, guys? Chris Tips1. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Live Vibe 260 262, I believe. How's everyone doing? Happy freaking Friday, dude. Tonight on the live vibe, we got Mr. Darcy Compton. There was an election on Tuesday. Darcy was actually vibing with us on election night when we were streaming. And we're going to start off. I want to know where he was when he found out Trump won. He was vibing with us, he was vibing with us on election night, and we're gonna take it off from there. I want to know what's Darcy's thoughts on Trump. I want to know where he thinks the future is gonna go to after us electing freaking... Bro, it's been a wild week, bro. There's a lot of eerie things there's a lot of questions that I have that I'm gonna be asking Darcy, but also Darcy is gonna inform us on some crypto stuff. I know crypto has been going crazy, and I believe Raymond on Tuesday asked, hey man, how do I get into crypto? So maybe he can give some advice for people about the digital currency. Also, he wanted me to remind him about a recent journey that he took. So we're going to be covering a lot of topics tonight here on the Live Vibe, dude. Of course, I'm sorry, dude. It's been one of those days. Of course, the Live Vibe is sponsored by OutlawDip.com. Guys, you can use my code VIBE10 to save you 10% off. You guys, yesterday we streamed the Ravens versus the Bengals. And sometimes what happens, people, if they miss the Live Vibe, they'll go the next day and catch up. And unfortunately, yesterday, for the first time ever, a live stream has been pulled off. They blocked yesterday's stream. Usually when I get copyright strikes, I'm like, all right, the live stream is blocked in this country, this country, this country, but it's okay. Bro, yesterday's live stream was blocked worldwide, so it's unsearchable. There was about 12, 13 different copyright violations, and what you can do is with each violation, you can select a violation and trim it off the stream. So I was doing that today, but unfortunately, once you trim one part, the other ones you're gonna have to wait, because then it processes the video. It takes a long time. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to get that episode back up, but if not, it is what it is. It's a learning experience. Dukes of Hazzard, SNL skit, basically all these skits that I was showing during the game, they got me, bro. They got me hard, man. So we'll see. Anyways, regarding yesterday's episode, it might be up this weekend. But before we start the interview, Monday is Veterans Day. There will not be a Live Vibe Monday. But I'm going to make up that Live Vibe by doing a Live Vibe on Sunday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream the Chargers game. The Charger game starts at 4:05 Eastern on Sunday. So I'll probably go on about 3:45 in the afternoon, 3:50ish Eastern time. If you guys are vibing, got nothing to do on a fucking Sunday, come hang out, pack a lip. I'm going to be watching the Charger game, and we're just going to have a good time on that Sunday. And it's going to be like basically our Veterans Day type of stream. But nonetheless, guys, let's get this shit started, dude. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to talk to Darcy, and I'm going to call him in right now. If you guys are vibing and haven't done so yet, please do me a favor and like this video, dude. Let's get this shit going, man. How are you, Live Vibe? How's everyone? What's up, Dark Hills? Let me copy this link really quick and send it to Darcy. Is everyone vibing? If you guys have any questions, though, for Darcy as well, put them down in the comment section, man. Put it down in the comment section. I'm calling Darcy over right now. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, brother? Renee, how you doing, Renee? Ninja Bear, what's up? What's up, Grayson, Cash? Daryl, how you doing, brother? How you doing, man? Ryan, what's up, Ryan? We're vibing, dudes. We're vibing tonight, man. We got some good music playing, too, man. Look at that. Is everyone doing good? I'm gonna pack a lip of that hazelnut churro, bro. That creme brulee. I still haven't tried that creme brulee, bro. Daryl's at work. What up, Daryl? You'll be able to listen to us, dude. You're vibing, brother. It's really nutty, that hazelnut churro, dude. I vibe with it. I vibe with that shit, dude. I'm getting Darcy on here, guys. Again, if you guys have any questions, put them in chat, dude. Put them in chat. Let me see. Sign. What up, Darcy? Could you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
What's up, brother?
Oh, dude. You're chilling, bro. Trump won, man.
Let me switch
How you
this.
doing?
All right.
Are you good?
There we go. I'm good now, man. I got a new laptop, finally.
What kind?
Oh, of course, a Mac, dude. Apple.
Apple? MacBook?
Yeah, the one that just came out. The Pro
Oh, the
M4.
black one.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Space
the
Pro
M4 chip. Dude,
The
how...
16
Go ahead. 16 megabytes
Yeah.
of RAM?
What's that?
You said you got 16 megabytes?
No, it's a 16-inch. I don't know why I keep getting this pop-up. It's driving me crazy. 16-inch. No, I got I think it's 24 or 36.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but it only
That's
came with
fast.
half a terabyte of memory, which is kind of lame. But you know,
Is it a solid state drive?
yeah,
Oh, dude. I mean, those that's a lot of power, bro. That's a lot of power. But dude, I mean, they would sell the same model with a terabyte, and they'll charge like fucking another $300-400 for that model, dude. When you can easily just buy a terabyte hard drive for $80 and just plug that
Yeah.
bitch into your fucking laptop.
dude, it was almost $1,000 more for a terabyte.
Oh yeah, you see. Well, it's again, it's a solid state drive, so it's not like, I don't know. It's quieter, obviously, but dude, I just saw a bunch of YouTubers started talking about this. Is it like it's like a black MacBook, right?
Yeah, it's called I think they call it a Space Black.
Yeah.
The one that I got. Yeah, I mean, there's different colors, but yeah.
Are
But
you
I mean, dude,
using-
I'm using it right now. Why do you think I look so much better?
I was gonna say, are you using the camera? That's the camera from the
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
I'm digging
So,
that, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
You
dude,
look good.
my old laptop. I mean, I still have it running, but my old laptop, dude. I mean,
You've
I
had
was
it for-
running. Yeah, and I have when I'm trading, I have 2 brokerage stock accounts open. I have my Trading View account, which is streaming all kinds of shit on my watch list, crypto and in stocks, and then I have my Coinbase account open. So it's like just fucking, when you're doing real time streaming like that and everything's just singing,
Yeah.
it just, dude, I can't believe it lasted this long.
So you were having basically things were bogging it down. You couldn't have as many windows open, and you made that change, dude. Aren't they expensive, dude? Aren't they like 25, $3,000 or some shit for that?
Yeah, 2,500. Yeah.
Why did you go with the big one and not like the 14-inch or 13-inch one?
Yeah, because I have my old one's a 13.3 or whatever,
Mhm.
and I'm like I can't. I mean, ideally I would have liked like a 15-inch, but that wasn't an option, right? So I'm like, I'm not going to a 14. That's only 0.7 inches bigger.
Yeah, but don't you attach monitors to it, or do you actually sometimes use it just opened up?
Yeah, I do. I do attach a monitor to it, so I actually have windows open. I have a window or 2 open on my laptop, and then I have different tabs and monitor on the monitor, right? So
Yeah, I love the Apple ecosystem, dude. I like how everything's connected to your phone. I like the fact that you can text via like your iMessage and stuff like that. For me, is just still wild for me, bro.
yeah. I don't use that.
Logie says, "Hey, 0.7 inches still counts, bro."
It matters less when you got plenty of inches to spare.
All right. I didn't think we were going to go here this early, but
Yeah.
how's life, dude? Before we get into the whole Trump thing, like, how are you, dude?
Mhm. I'm doing great, man. I mean, I had a little scare as I did share with you. I had to go to the hospital.
Right.
Stupid, and it's amazing when things like that happen, how it puts things into perspective, right?
Yeah. Here,
Yeah.
I'm going to raise your volume just a little bit higher.
Yeah, the music seems a little loud on my end, but
I got you, bro. I got you. I'm just vibing over here with this music, dude.
yeah, no, I like it, dude.
So, Darcy, you hung out with us for the Tuesday stream, dude. Did you go to bed early, or not early? But how did you find out that Trump won, and what were your initial thoughts when that happened?
Yeah, well, I was up and I always have my phone, and I use a Hodl app, and I have Trading View on here as well, but I usually have this app open where I'm just watching crypto all the time, right? Even when I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, it's just my phone's propped up on my water bottle and I'm watching. So I didn't even turn anything on as far as I think I turned it on once to see where everything was, on
Yeah.
the TV news. And then crypto started kind of moving a little bit. And of course, stocks trade in after hours till 7 p.m. And then after 7 p.m., they actually have overnight trading now. So, I mean, you could trade stocks and crypto
Fuck.
damn near 24/7, dude.
That's dangerous.
Um, yeah, I know. So I was in my office here and I was just watching crypto and watching stocks and I was trading and then things started getting moving more and more and more. And then I'm like, well, shit, let me see what Chris, I know Chris is going to be talking about the election right now. So I just obviously pulled up your channel and I'm like, oh shit, you guys were ripping in there,
Yeah.
which was cool. And so I mean, I think I got off about midnight, and they still hadn't really called anything.
Mhm.
And I was laying in bed. Of course, I couldn't sleep. And then I heard some fireworks go off, and I'm like, "Did he, did he win?" So I checked my phone. I was laying in bed. I checked my phone. Like I didn't really get a clear answer from my phone. So anyway, when I got up, I think I got up at 5 because I couldn't sleep. And I checked, and that's when I knew. I was like, "Holy shit!" Because I was expecting them to shut everything down at 1 a.m. and start to cheat.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Same,
you know
dude.
how I feel about that.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, that's
So,
exact. I mean, we've been, I guess, programmed to know that okay, they're gonna do something here. They're gonna do something here. But I mean, shit, dude. We were up. I started the stream like at 8 Eastern, and we didn't end it till about 2 in the morning.
yeah,
I we were just waiting, dude. They took forever to call PA, and as soon as they called PA, that was basically it, dude. And I was just shocked. I was shocked. And right now, dude, like to be honest with you, bro, it's kind of I feel this eerie quietness happening. Like freaking
yes,
she conceded. Like first off, she didn't even attend her rally. There was like
I
no
know.
word from her.
Yeah,
And the following day she conceded and she did a little speech at that university. I'm like, this I'm still not on edge, but it's just eerie, dude. Something doesn't
I,
seem right, bro.
I agree. I agree. It seems too easy, and I think honestly, I'm not going to celebrate until till January, till he's
Yeah,
in.
to get sworn
You
in.
know, he better sleep with one eye open. Number one, and you know they. I don't know, man. I'm like you said, it's too quiet, and yeah, we've been brainwashed and we've been programmed to worry about the cheat, right, and the cheating, and yet I'd rather be on that side worrying about that and being aware of actually what's been going on and what's taken place. And again, because of that programming and that brainwashing to a certain extent that we have on this side, that's why I'm not like jumping for joy and until January, bro.
What would you do if you're Trump, dude? Would you? I mean, would you just be in a bunker for the next month and a half?
Dude, you said if I was Trump,
Yeah.
bro, he's already working, dude. You see the shit he's already doing? That's why I said he better sleep with one eye open because oh my gosh, he is good. He is ruffling some feathers even more already, and he's not even in, dude. So that guy, I tell you, man, that guy's a workhorse, and he just doesn't give a fuck. That guy is fearless.
Yeah.
He is fearless, bro.
He didn't show any doubt, dude. The reason why I was kind of confident that he has it in the bag is because, like, even his last rally, dude, like, I stayed up and watched his last rally just because I knew this was going to be the last ever campaign rally for Trump. And he ended it with his stupid little dancing. And I'm like, this guy fucking knows, dude. Like, he knows something, dude. Like, he knows something. He emanates that he's got this shit in the bag. And like those videos, like we've been sharing videos this past couple days, and you're seeing the ceasefires already from Hamas. You're seeing Putin like, dude, let's work with Trump. You're seeing China reaching out, obviously China with the terrorists and everything like that. But you just people and the reason, dude, I think people know that he's gonna go after a lot of people. I mean, there's a reason why it's so quiet right now, dude. And I think everyone's trying to get on his fucking good side because they don't know what the hell he's gonna do next, man.
Yeah, dude. There's gonna be, I think, honestly, if he gets sworn in January and he does take over, there's going to be such. Forget about the people that are guilty, the Epstein, Diddy, and corruption in the 2020 election, and the FBI and the illegals. Yeah. Forget about that. Like, he is going to dismantle Washington. It is literally. I could see the White House becoming shut down, like crazy, crazy.
He said it, dude. Like right after the inauguration, he's gonna go straight there and he's gonna clean house, dude. And dude, I honestly think the Ukraine war is gonna be done. It's gonna be over before he even steps foot in that White House again, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, go ahead.
One of the things that I wanted to comment on, and I cannot wrap my head around this, dude. I can't. Can't figure it out, and maybe you or maybe some of your viewers can help me out with this, because I cannot grasp this. And what I'm referring to is I know a lot of people in the spiritual community, right? And a lot of people in the spiritual community tend to be left leaning, right? Mm-hmm. And they're all anti-war, anti-violence. They're all they don't like the corruption with capitalism and the stock market, and they don't like the poisoning of the food, and they all eat vegan, they're healthy and organic, and but yet for some reason they are so upset. And they have hated Trump from day one, and they can't put two and two together to realize, even now with what's occurring with him just being the president-elect, and with the Hamas ceasefire and the Ukraine war, and Putin saying that he wants to end the war, but yet they cannot grasp. And the only thing that I can think of, dude, I have a really good friend. His name is Brian. He was a mentor for me on my journey, and he's become a really good friend. He's one of the smartest people I know. He literally took an IQ test and is a genius. And this guy is so left leaning. He's the only friend he's such a great guy in how he shows up for men and for women, and what he does for the world. And what he's contributed to my life, that I've stayed friends with him, but we've never had a conversation. But I knew that he was on the left, right?
Yeah.
And even now, I saw him posting videos on Instagram, and he's all, before the election and after, and being disappointed and living. And now he's fearful and and he's giving advice for people who feel the same way. But I can't grasp how someone with half a brain, and this guy has 1.5 brains. He's that smart. How someone could see things the way that he does, even when RFK went to Trump, Tulsi Gabbard went to Trump. RFK alone, with what he wants to do with taking down big pharma and getting people healthy again, and the FDA, even that in itself, I would have thought that would have shifted majority of these left-leaning fucking nut jobs to say, okay, wait a minute, maybe I need to take a look at this. There's a reason why these people are joining Trump, and there's a reason why there was assassination attempts on this guy. Maybe there's a reason why they tried to arrest him and charge him with all this bogus shit, but yet they can't. It's not in their wheelhouse, and the only thing that I can think of is they're brainwashed from the media. That's it,
bro. It's and it's like they escaped the Matrix, but they're basically in a different type of Matrix, bro. They're like, they're in a bubble within a bubble. It's like weird, bro. And both of me and you, we both follow a bunch of spiritual leaders. I haven't seen anyone that I follow mention anything about the election. They're continuing their positive, their growth type of videos. But have you been seeing it on some of the people that you follow? They're going apeshit crazy, and they're actually talking about politics.
I have seen it with a few, and one of them is my friend Brian that I mentioned. And a lot of them are they don't really come out and say it. Most of them, but you can tell based on what they say that they're upset and disappointed, and they were a Kamala supporter. Some people are saying, the biggest takeaway from this, and I agree with this, like even Coot made a video about it, and what he was talking about was, and I agree with this, it's like, dude, if you put that much weight in your happiness in someone else, and you worship someone like Trump, or it doesn't matter who it is, someone outside of you, someone that you think is going to just change your life. Now, granted, I think living conditions, whether it comes down to the inflation, the economy, taxes, whatever, it's going to help with Trump. But generally speaking, if you put so much weight in your happiness in someone else, then you're lost, bro. Like, it has to come from within. And so you can't live your life in fear. You can't live your life with being obsessed with someone else, putting them on this pedestal like they're your savior. You're your own fucking savior.
Right. So
I don't know if that answers your question, but yeah.
No.
I'm seeing some of it, but not a lot. And the majority of things that I'm seeing, they're mostly generalized, and or they're saying what I just said about, worshiping someone and waiting for someone to save you. No one's going to save you. You got to save your own damn self.
Damn. So yeah, they got to look within instead of searching for external fucking peace or whatever. But the thing is, dude, like it's I mean, the past few days I've been showing a lot of meltdown videos, bro, and they're all the same, bro. They're all screeching. There was this black woman saying, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up a slave tomorrow, like for reals, dude. Women are protesting by shaving their hairs, their hair. They're starting this B4. They're calling it B4 movement, where they're saying, I am not going to be with any man. I am not going to have sex for 4 years. And it's just like, what changed between the election and, from last week? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. And again, it's the brainwashing of this guy is sexist, this guy's a racist, this guy's a Nazi. And when you repeat it more than it's conditioning, dude, and
Yeah.
it baffles me, dude, because I'm seeing these fucking, fuck this, if you vote for that, fuck and they got this like spiritual tapestry everywhere. It's just
Yeah.
like, really?
I know.
It's about love, you know what I mean? And dude, and
Yeah.
even when I'm showing these freakouts, bro, I'm just like, man, this chick needs a hug, bro. She needs a
Yeah.
hug, dude. But
Yeah.
the mental health, bro, and I think it's gonna get worse, dude. I'm shocked there's no riots right now, bro. And some people are
Yeah.
saying wait till the 20th. Wait till the
Yeah.
20th before it happens. But again, eerily quiet, dude. This is like almost too good to be true. Like, what do the
Yeah.
Dems got up their sleeve? I saw a clip of CNN's. I saw a clip on CNN on X, and they're like, "Oh, Biden should step down to make Kamala the president for the last couple months or whatever, or even that they should retire a Supreme Court justice and add Kamala to be a Supreme Court fucking
Oh
judge."
my.
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but it's wild. I mean, dude, when Biden was president, I don't give a fuck, dude. I was happy, you know what I mean? But it affected me. It affected my wallet.
Yeah.
That was the only effect it had on me.
Yeah.
The prices of gas, everything going up, that was my effect. I wasn't affected by border issues. I wasn't affected. Well, I don't like wars, dude. I don't like fucking wars, dude. And yeah, it was like, and people are shocked. People are shocked. Like, why did Trump win? How he was the first president since '04 to win the popular vote, dude.
Yeah, and he's the first president in over 100 years to win a second term after he lost trying to get in yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I saw on I think they said it on the stock channel that I watch.
Nice.
MSNBC or whatever, CNBC or whatever. I think that's what they said. He was the first president in over 100 years that actually got back in when he had lost when he ran the second time and he lost, and he was the first president in 100 years that actually got back in.
Dude, every state, including New York, including Ohio or Illinois, including California, Trump gained so much. There was no negatives. Since 2020, bro, I think California rose up 10 points. It was plus 3 points from Florida on 2020. People were thinking, hey, Florida can turn blue. There were plus 13 points on this election. People, and when you're running on Trump is racist, and dude, people, it's the independents that were swayed. Those are the people, and people with common sense. And I'm still baffled how Kamala got 61 million people to vote for her.
Oh,
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it.
Well, the media, bro, and remember they were cheating prior, even before election day. When people were turning early ballots, they were already cheating. They were cheating that night, so that number is inflated. They just couldn't cheat enough, right? Too big to rig, I guess. But yeah, and then they're comparing the number of what was 81 million that Biden got in 2020.
I don't believe that.
And how did that happen? So now, Trump will open up that bag of worms, when he gets in. But I wanted to back up real quick, Chris, to the spiritual people on the left, because there's one thing I left out that I think is important to mention is that, all these people that are upset about Trump winning, they're talking about the dark and the fear and the hate and everything that's coming with Trump. But the crazy part is, at least in my opinion, is that the dark that's going to be exposed, Trump is actually the light. He's in the dark. They think he's the dark. Trump is the light. The things that he's going to expose of what's going on, dude, with the Epstein and Diddy and the child trafficking and the corruption in the government, in all the alphabet agencies, in the banking system, with the Fed, dude, with the FDA, with the pharmaceuticals, dude, there is so much darkness and corruption that he is going to expose. I don't know how these people think that the complete opposite. And it's got to be the media, dude. It's got
The
to be.
children, bro. The children. The light that he's going to bring to human trafficking alone. Bro, there's 300,000 missing kids right now that cross the border. Where the fuck are they? Where the fuck are they, bro? And yeah, I do see Trump as the light. And just like, you know, when people go through their spiritual awakening, they're going to have to do their you can't really force that on people. You know, they're going to have to hit their rock bottom in order to wake up. And these people, they're going to have to be red pilled. And
Dude.
by them by either doing their own research or on their own times, dude. I mean, what Trump is already promising, what Trump has already done in the last 2 days, and he's not even been sworn in, dude. I mean, dude, he released a video today saying, you know, one of just about free speech, and then he did another one where he's like, the federal government owns 1/3 of land out there, and we're going to use just 1% of it. And he wants to call these, he wants to build new cities, bro. Freedom cities. 13, he wants to build 13 cities, new cities in the United States. And he wants to make basically housing like cheap, like fucking everything. Like he wants cars to be affordable. He wants houses to be affordable for single home families. Everything. There's no negatives that I see coming from his mouth, and people are still like, he's a racist.
Bro.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it.
I know. It's the media, bro. That's the only reasonable explanation. You want to talk about inflation and how expensive things are. Dude, you know what I did today? After I went to Best Buy and I got my laptop, because I wanted to go in person, because I wanted to talk to them about the Geek Squad or whatever and the warranty shit, because I couldn't figure it out online. Anyway, I want to get a recliner, like a recliner chair, right? I still have those couches that I had in California, and they're just they're flat and uncomfortable. My back hurts, and I just can't get comfortable. And I told Anna, I said, I want to go buy a fucking recliner. Let's go to the furniture store. So we go to 3 furniture stores, bro. Dude. Do you want to know how much they're charging for electric? You know, the plug-in ones that are powered by electricity and recline and all the shit on them. Dude, there was chairs in there for $2,000, $2,100, $2,500 for one fucking electric recliner. I went to 2 different stores. They were next to each other. So then there's a Lazy Boy, an actual Lazy Boy store down the street. So we went there. I'm like, let's go there. We go in there, dude, and we were there for fucking 2 minutes. They had chairs in there that were half the quality of the shit we saw, and they had them for $3,500. $3,500 for a fucking recliner?
For some foam padding?
Dude, I was expecting to pay like maybe $600-700 for a chair. Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they had a couple in the first 2 stores I went to that were $600 or $700, and they looked like they came out of a 1980s garage sale, bro. They were ugly as shit, and they were so uncomfortable, dude. I left. I'm like, can I afford it? Sure. But how can I justify spending even $1,000 on a fucking recliner? What happened? Oh my God.
So it's safe to assume that you didn't get a recliner this weekend or this past week?
That was today, bro. That picture I sent you was in the furniture store.
No shit. I'm like, that's a cool clock. Right? Yeah. By the way, guys, the picture he's referring to is a picture of Darcy in the thumbnail. I'm like, that was a cool clock, man. I'm like, oh, he's got blue walls. Look at him, all fancy and shit. No, that was a furniture store. Dude, I bought my couch when I first moved here for $500. And now, granted, it's a fucking shitty couch, but $500 for a 3-seater. Fucking a Lazy Boy? No, dude, I wouldn't pay any, bro, $1,000 even, dude.
Dude, I know.
$1,000. But electric though, I've never. I mean, I've seen the reclining ones, but an electric. I mean, did they not have any fucking? What happened to the old school pulley fucking ones, dude?
Dude, they had a bunch of those in the Lazy Boy store.
Yeah.
And dude, those were $1,500, and they were the biggest piece of shit. Well, remember I had that leather couch. Remember I had that leather couch that got featured in the Dip Run in the movie in Norco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I spent a lot of money on that couch, but those had electric recliners on the ends. Those were electric, yeah. But now, dude, like some of these chairs, they look like they look like the inside of a fucking Range Rover. They're so pimped out and bougie. It's crazy.
Dude, you gotta go. Well, I mean, what are some other? I mean, the thing is, you don't go to Amazon to buy a fucking couch. You actually have to sit in these things. You know what I mean? But you know what? I wonder if like a Costco or Sam's Club. I mean, they sell fucking mattresses there. You would think they would sell like a basic recliner for a decent price.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh man, everything's expensive, dude. Dude. Even postage, shipping out. I mean, I'm sure you know. Like I sold my Red Dead Redemption limited little chest thing, and I had to ship it in a medium priority box, and $26, bro.
Holy shit!
It's like, dude, this shit. And I've been selling on eBay for the last 3 years here, and that used to be $15, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell, dude? Everything that shit needs to go down.
eBay has they give you I get discounts on eBay, and they have the regular. I guess it's kind of like first class. It's not priority, and it's what is it? USPS Advantage or something, and that's what I use. It tends to be a lot significantly cheaper. But dude, if I'm selling something that's fairly heavy and kind of bigger, I charge for shipping now. I don't do free shipping on that shit. Yeah, on my cards I do, but anything that's has any weight to it, I use. I make the buyer pay, dude.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know. I'm not as savvy, so like whenever I do make a sale, I just get their fucking address manually, and I'll just write it on a slip, put it on a box, because I know you had your little printer. You had a whole freaking eBay shit set up where you just
I still do.
Plug the dimensions, print out the fucking. You were like fucking there, but
I ain't standing. I ain't standing no post office line, bro. Fuck that. I'm bringing my in and I'm throwing in the bin, bro.
Dude, it's fun, dude. I really like eBay, dude. Like it's funny. Like whenever I need to make a little extra money, dude, I'll just put a couple things on. Like I got so much shit, dude. I got so much shit that
I know. Look behind you, Jesus Christ, bro.
No, whatever's behind me is the shit that I like, bro. Anything that's not on camera, I'm selling. No,
I sell shit I like.
Oh, dude,
that's
the thing, dude. I've learned a lot, dude. And there was things that I'm like, I'm never gonna sell this. I'm never gonna sell this. But really, dude, out of the past years going through this journey, dude, it's like the attachment to things. You know what I mean? Like, it really, for me, the things I value changed, bro. Like, I don't. Even when I have a little extra money, like I'm not buying those old patterns. Like being broke taught me made me realize my spending habits and how a lot of the times I was buying something to cope. I was buying something for comfort. I was buying something just for the fact, like, the excitement, the rush of the 2, 3, 4, 5 days it takes to get me, like, oh yeah, I got something cool coming. I got something to look forward to. And then I get it. And I'm like, all right, cool. What's next?
Yeah.
What's that? And I was in that bad fucking thing. I was in that bad. Now the thing is like, bro, fucking the only thing is that I buy now, it's just the bills. That's what's important. Having food in my fridge, buying some cool t-shirts like that. That's it. And it's fucking awesome, dude. Like, oh sure, I'll buy a cool hat if I see it, but like I literally nipped it in the ass, dude. So right now it's like I can really sell anything that I valued so hard, Like, I mean, I've sold, a fucking my 1969 moon landing Zippo. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it sits there. I don't really enjoy it. It's just to say that I have something special, and it's really just detaching from materialistic things, and it's an awesome feeling, bro. Especially being a collector. But yeah, dude, it's wild.
I agree. I agree, man. And you know, the same kind of theory applies for me to watching TV and watching movies. Like, I can't get into shit anymore, dude. I'm just in a different place. I can't enjoy stuff like shit that I used to enjoy, like even playing video games. Like, dude, I actually pulled out my Xbox One today, and I'm gonna list that fucker on eBay, and I'm gonna sell all that shit. Like, I'm gonna keep my PS5 just in case, right? But
yeah,
I mean, it's like I'm just gonna sell it. I mean, I can get $200 for that thing with all the controllers and the headset and games and shit I got with it. It's like, for what? Just sitting there.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, stuff.
There was a period this year where movies and TV didn't excite me. I still don't watch much of any TV during the week, but I am addicted to some shows right now, dude. So when the weekend comes, I'm pretty stoked on it, dude. It's I've been such in a grind, dude, where I was really like, I felt like if I was having fun, you're not grinding. What are you doing? Like, you're playing. What the fuck? You could be doing this. Why are you watching this movie when you can be, you know, working on the next lab? Why do you, and there was a fucking almost a year straight, dude, where I felt guilty for having fun. And I realize that now, bro. And life, bro, this last year, just, where did it go? Yep. It's gonna be fucking Thanksgiving in 2 weeks, bro. Like, I know. Where did it go? And it's like, dude, I'm 42 years old, bro. Like I already lived half my life already, man. You know what I mean? And I've learned a lot of valuable lessons, and I'm finding a really good balance while still grinding. But I have to learn how to, you know, let the hair loose. You know what I mean? Even though I'm bald, but you know what I mean. I have to have a little fun. I have to enjoy life. It's just so short. And if there's one thing that I regret, I'm not having enough experiences. And reading that book that you fucking got me the last time we were on, you're like, oh, bro, you got to read this book. And fucking the next day it was in my doorstep. Brother, letting go, bro. Like, this guy's story. First off, I didn't know it was going to be like, you know, like an autobiography. And by the way, Logan, he got the books. I told him, you got to get it. He finished it too, bro. And we had a little fucking book club fucking talk about on phone. And what I got from it, I got a lot of things from it, but it's...
Well, tell everybody the book. Tell everybody what the book.
Shit. It's not Homecoming. It's by Michael Singer, and it's called the Surrender Experiment. The Surrender Experiment. Bro, have you read I had some credits on Amazon. His first book that he wrote,
Untethered Soul?
Yes.
Untethered Soul. I haven't
read it.
That
one specifically talks about the voice in your head. I am getting a lot from that already. And I got that as an audiobook. But anyways, it's saying yes. I'm a no guy. I'm a no guy. And because I'm protecting my time and my energy. I get that. But like, things that I feel resistance, whether it's taking a certain route to the gym, doing a certain something, wherever direction that makes me feel the most uncomfortable, I lean to that. And there's been a few instances where I said yes to things that I got a lot.
Yep.
I got a lot of shit from, dude. And it's realizing when those moments hit and doing things that you wouldn't normally do and surrendering, basically. And
yeah, for sure.
It's wild, bro. It's wild.
Yeah, that's the key for me, at least, in that is having the awareness when that resistance comes up and when I feel like I want to say no, but then going, okay, catching myself, wanting to say no, and then going, okay, well, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to expand my capacity, to expand my ability to meet someone, or an opportunity that could lead to something else. So why am I saying no? Where's the resistance there? Am I afraid I don't want to leave the house because I'm too comfortable, or I want to sit there and watch crypto? So that's the key, is having that awareness. And when that no shows up, actually saying yes, right? If it feels somewhat aligned, right?
Yeah.
If someone tells you that they're going to jump out of a 20-story window, well, obviously that isn't going to work. But
No.
and I'm with you, man. Like, even back on the having fun piece, is like I it's got to be worth it for me. And at the same time, I use that excuse to not go do certain things because I'm so comfortable doing what I'm doing and staying home, and I don't want to deal with traffic, or it's raining or whatever, right? And I am working on that myself, to say yes more, and being open to what opportunities present themselves. So
It's not easy,
yeah.
dude. It's not easy,
bro.
man.
Wait till you get old,
I'm just trying to break the conditioning, dude.
Yeah.
Because again, I a lot of us, we all want to be. I mean, it's how it is now in, like, say, like the fucking dating market, right? Everything's online. Everyone lives on a tablet or on a computer, and shit, dude. I spend most of the day on my computer. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people. But I recognize that. I recognize I got to get out, get some sun. Like today, I was out there for 30 minutes, bro. The sun was actually out today, and I was sweating my ass off reading a book, dude. And it's, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. It's fucking wild, bro. This is just, I think, dude, honestly, bro, I think the whole world right now is just like, fuck. Especially, I think this election was weighing on a lot of people, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm guilty of that. It was weighing on me. I was living my life to a certain extent around the election, because I really thought that some shit was really going to go down, and so therefore I wasn't traveling. I didn't want to go anywhere. I was like, no way, I'm not going to get stuck somewhere if they declare martial law, or if they do some bullshit fucking monkeypox virus or whatever. I was like, no, I'm not. It's not worth it. And so I chose to allow that to affect my life and what I did the entire year.
Yeah. I don't blame you though, bro. I mean, that fucking, well, what was it? Thanksgiving weekend where that hack happened? No, not Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving.
Easter, was it?
There was a holiday, like an important holiday, where that hack happened, and they canceled all the fucking flights, and that was just a big old fucking mess. But yeah, dude, with World War III looming and shit like that, I mean, I don't blame you, dude. I wouldn't want to fucking travel anywhere. You just don't know.
That hack was CrowdStrike, and I thought that it affected all the Microsoft stuff, and then I'm thinking, okay, Bill Gates was involved, and this was like a test run for the election, and that's what's going to happen. They're going to shut everything down, and everything's going to be chaos, and there's going to be fucking martial law, so they don't have an election, and blah blah blah. So that was my way of thinking, because me and my theories, but the thing is my theories over the last several years have been accurate. And so I'm still shocked. And hey, I'm glad I'm wrong that there was because I didn't think there was going to be an election. I actually had to pay. The next morning when I found out, I sent my buddy Josh. I told you I bet my buddy Josh in Boston $1,000. But anyway, and I also man, I'm just shocked, and I'm glad that I was wrong. I'm happy to admit that I was wrong. I didn't think that there'd be an election. I definitely didn't think he was going to win. And so it remains to be seen. We'll wait till January.
Yeah, exactly. It's not over yet, dude. But honestly, it was just, I think when Trump goes in, and when he gets in, or if he goes in, they know the deep state, the corruption within our own government. People are going to get exposed. Shit's going to go down. And when you're on the other side, you're willing to do anything to prevent that. whether, again, 2020, I think there was cheating, but I thought it was going to happen again. I was not expecting to even get a call that President Trump is his shit. And yeah, dude, it was too big to rig, bro. And that's what needed to happen, where people just got out. And one thing that I noticed this time around is Trump was like, hey, fucking go now. Early voting, go now. Don't. And usually he's not like that, dude. He wasn't like that in 2016 or in 2020, dude. And a lot of people were like, okay, if Trump is saying this, that means he knows they're planning on something during election day. So get those fucking votes in. They're going to shut off lines. And shit was happening, dude. Shit was on election day. Fucking machines were crashing. Fucking I think they actually tried to fucking cheat again, and they couldn't. Of course they did.
Didn't you see on X how people were posting videos of how they were voting for Trump and it was automatically defaulting to Kamala on the computer, on the machines? Like, dude, come on, dude.
It needs
she's
to be
lucky.
Actually,
she's lucky she actually got 40 million votes, let alone 61 or whatever they said.
And the fact that they're so shocked, they're so shocked that Trump won. It really goes to show you how detached they are from reality, bro.
Yeah,
it's either that or, I mean, I don't know. I can see their perspective, their point of views, bro, but I still don't get it, dude. Like they think it's done. They think it's media's 100% to blame on this, dude. And the fucking who's made the memes, bro. Fucking therapists, bro, are banking in right now, dude. Yeah. The hotlines.
I have a question. What do you think the media is going to do now? Is the media slowly going to shift away from the lies and the bullshit, and are they going to slowly, because even CNN was throwing Kamala under the bus a few times prior to the election. Like they were calling her out on some shit. So what do you think is going to happen with the media leading up to him getting sworn in? And then once he takes power, is the media going to continue to do? Because after he won in 2016, dude, they didn't stop. They put their foot down harder and they were hammering him and saying how much of a Hitler he was and all that stuff. What do you think?
I think, well, first off, I heard a rumor that Elon wants to buy CNN. And if he were to do that, that'll be awesome. But dude, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, I mean, every one of these news stations decline. They've been going down. People don't fucking believe in that shit. They don't watch it anymore. They're completely detached. But the best tweet of the night came from Elon after they announced Trump's presidency. And I want to print this shit out and fucking put it up on the live up here. But he goes, we are the media now. We are the media. The mainstream is bullshit. And when you see fucking liberal Sank from the Young Turks blowing up a gasket, calling out the news, they're fake polling, this and that, this is going to be like a fucking red pill for a lot of people. Oh, you said this. And when Trump gets in and he starts seeing these big politicians and these dirty people in fucking handcuffs, what's the media gonna do? I mean, fuck, dude. It's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be great. The fact that he's like term limits on Congress is fucking awesome. He's gonna he's running on that. And the thing is, when someone goes into Congress, House or Senate, that's how they get you. That's how the deep state, they'll feed you money. They line their pockets and look, we got this 35-year-old. He's in our pockets for the next 20 years, 30 years. So what's going to happen when there's these term limits, bro, they're not going to, they could be bought off, but it ain't going to be, for a long period of time. And I think they're able to catch shit when you got short terms, but there's going to be a fucking shake when Trump gets in, and shit's going to change, dude. He was talking about He was talking about fucking vehicles that lift off from the fucking ground, that go straight. Like, you could tell he's been talking to Elon, dude. But the vision he has, the America's 250th birthday is going to be celebrated the whole year, and it's going to end on for the 4th of July. We're going to have an Iowa World Fair, and there's going to be millions and millions of people coming to Iowa. And there's like, fuck, dude, his vision. I'm like, bro, I felt like grilling a hot dog on a grill, bro. I felt so patriotic, bro. Like, you can, the patriotism, dude, the America shit, dude. And the thing is, he's for all people. He's never said only for Republicans. Only, it's gonna, fuck, dude. It's gonna be awesome, dude. I mean, I might be way too optimistic right now, dude, but I do think that we're gonna be living, like he says, in a golden age, dude. I don't know. What do you think, bro? What do you think is gonna happen? Say he gets sworn in, then what? Do you think shit's gonna change?
I agree with you. I think that your optimism is justified, and I think that he gets sworn in. There's going to be some major changes, and I think that in time, I don't know if 4 years is enough, but I think that's a lot of these people that think he's such a terrible person and that he's the dark side. I think many of them will actually see the light because he's going to expose so much. What are they going to do when they see Obama getting arrested in handcuffs? What are they going to do when Oprah Winfrey is arrested and she's in handcuffs? Yeah. All these people like Bill Gates and all these people that they put on these pedestals that have been to the Epstein Island and the Diddy parties. What do you think's going to happen? They're not going to have a choice, bro. They're not going to have a choice. There's going to be so many people, Fauci and all those people like that. There's going to be so many of them getting arrested and tried that they won't have a choice, dude. They're going to go, wow, I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm really curious because he said he's going to release the Epstein list and he's going to release the Diddy list. And in both of these lists are the same, right? They got Hollywood actors, they got athletes, they got politicians, they got so when your favorite freaking celebrity, because I think Hollywood has always been a psyop. It's been like a CIA thing where it's just brainwashing type of shit. But this is what I'm figuring out now. Like the people that we look up to are they kind of sold their soul. So when they see these people get arrested again, like you said, in handcuffs, it's gonna wake up a lot of people. But I don't think, I don't know, man. For me, it's like, why didn't Trump release that list, in 2016? And why didn't he release the JFK files, And there was an interview, there was something where I read where it's like, it would have been so, people aren't ready for that yet.
Yeah.
They're not ready for the truth. It's gonna fucking fuck a lot of people up mentally, dude, when they really see how it works. So I think when you see this Diddy get arrested and you wait 5-6 months and you get a little bit something else, come out, I think they're doing it in a way so that the normal person could slowly ease in. So when the time comes, when he fucking drops his dick down, bro, I think people aren't going to be like, what? Really? And then everyone's going to be like, fucking told you so. The ones that were actually paying attention. You know what I mean? I fucking told you. But I don't know, man. I hope. Yeah, I'm ready for it, dude. I'm ready for I'm ready for this snow globe. Just to, and just fucking everything, dude. Like there's this, let me see. I want to see if I can connect this iPad. Cause did you hear anything about Trump? Something about tariffs, right? Like getting rid of the, dude. This guy did a breakdown, and right now I don't know. Let me see.
I think I've probably seen it, dude. X is gold, bro. Dude, where would we be? I don't even know if he would have won if we hadn't had X, dude.
We wouldn't. We wouldn't. And it's fucking glorious. And I highly suggest. I mean, if I go to Instagram for like spiritual videos, and that's basically it, bro. Like I don't even. I even when I post, like I get a fucking they're like Facebook where they don't send your content to everyone. It's just especially when it's tobacco related. You just you just get pushed down, and I'm like, oh, whatever. But I love X, dude, and the fact, dude, I can be streaming right now on X if I wanted to, and I have in the past. But I think I'm gonna, cause you, dude,
Yeah.
with YouTube, bro, every live vibe is just like fuck
Uh,
another copyright. But no, it's fun. It's fun, but you can really you can post content like if you're gonna post like on Instagram or whatever, you can start posting on X, and it's just gonna keep growing, dude. It's gonna keep growing. And Trump even mentioned something about the free speech thing, and how there's certain companies that are not demonetizing, but they're pushing down conservative content, that he's gonna pass a
mhm.
law. But that's fucking illegal, bro. You cannot do that. And that you bro, if you want to talk about election interference, that in itself is election interference, bro.
Of
Plain
course.
and simple. And when that happens, bro, it's gonna be fucking awesome, dude. But you can be in the left or on the right on X. It's open source. It's free speech. I mean, obviously, you can't fucking do threats or anything like that, or be a racist asshole. But it's a great fucking platform, dude. And dude, I want fucking Elon to make a phone. I want him to make a phone, bro.
Yeah.
And you're in Austin, bro. He's fucking lives there, right? I mean, it's a big ass factory. How many jobs is he bringing to freaking Austin?
Dude, that gigafactory, I used to live by it, dude. I used to drive by it or quite a bit. Excuse me. And dude, it's like a half a mile long, dude. It's
Oh
fucking
shit.
huge. Oh my, dude, it's massive. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Would you ever consider getting a Tesla or an electric vehicle?
Mm, I
No
don't know.
Cybertruck, bro. No Cybertruck.
Dude, if I was filthy rich, I'd get a Cybertruck and just destroy it.
I've never been in one. I've never been in a Tesla, and everyone that says it's like you're on a fucking spaceship. Have you ever been on one?
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool when you sit in them. They feel pretty pimp. Yeah.
Is it like a golf cart?
No, no, no. They're nice, but I just I don't know.
No, it's
Not
cool.
anytime soon, man. Not anytime soon. Don't think
Speaking of
so.
golf, no golfing in Texas. Yes, golfing in Texas.
I think I golfed once since I've been here.
Yeah, I remember asking you that last time. Still no, dude. I want to go golfing, dude. Like the winter time in Florida's coming, so now it's like the time to go because it's not
Yeah.
too hot, too humid. But you told me that recently you did a little journey with some psilocybin mushrooms, bro. How did that go?
Oh, it was incredible, man. It was incredible. It's always very interesting. I'm part of I got a little men's crew here. I think there's only six of us now that we get together every month and we'll do counsel and we'll support each other and we'll coach each other and sometimes we'll take um, some guys. I'll take them through some processes, anger release processes or inner child shit or whatever, and we'll get together and do fun shit too. And so I hadn't sat with mushrooms since my birthday, which was in April. And so I was feeling I wanted to do it, and Anna she wasn't feeling it. So I just had my bros come over and we sat in ceremony and we had an amazing experience. Everybody was just and the intention was just kind of to deepen the connection inside the group,
Mhm.
and it definitely happened. It was really powerful. But one of the things that came to me, and I think part of what contributed to this has been my experiences that I've had with Bufo this year, right? Like the just, dude, the the infiniteness of the universe is something that I'm still trying to wrap my head around. Um, But in the journey that in the recent ceremony we had with mushrooms, we had some really deep conversations amongst us, and one of the things that came to me was, dude, and like I said, Bufo really contributed to this too, because dude, that medicine's still working on me, man. Whoa. But what basically what came through for me was, let this one land. That's a little bit deep, but this is what came through. It's like, we as humans, we don't realize, we have no clue. We don't realize that we are spiritual, cosmic, infinite, powerful, genius, creative, fucking abundant, infinite beings that come from the cosmos, literally come from the cosmos, from God, from source, from spirit, and we're fucking morphed into this tiny little vessel, just like all this abundant, infinite energy that we are, just morphed into this body.
Yeah.
And when we can actually grasp that and realize that this is one tiny little experience of infinite experiences that we have already had and will continue to have, that never end, even when we transition, when we die, we don't die. When we can grasp that concept, then we can show up in this reality, in this human experience where we're basically God blobbed into a fucking meat sack, right?
Yep.
Yet we have this conditioning and these limiting beliefs that keep us powerless, and we let even the election and all the things that occur in this fucking crazy reality that we live in, we allow all those things to keep us down and not know and realize our infinite power and potential that we are.
Yeah.
And so when you can really grasp that concept mentally and embody that concept and know that you are fucking powerful, that the abundance that you seek, doesn't matter if it's financially, or it doesn't matter if it's your health, or it doesn't matter if it's the love that you seek, all that you desire and seek, you are more than capable of creating and manifesting that. And you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You can do and have whatever you want. But again, it's the conditioning and the matrix and the programming that takes us out of that. So at the end of the day, being here and having this experience is really like a remembering of who the fuck and what the fuck we really are.
Yeah.
And that is infinite consciousness, infinite cosmic source, spiritual God, cosmic fucking universe.
Stardust,
energy.
Bro.
Yeah, dude.
We're made out of stardust, bro. The thing is, bro, in order to realize that, you can't be depressed and realize that.
No.
I don't know. You have to be awake. You have to be appreciative to get to that point. Once you realize that stuff, like, again, that comes back to me, like, you got to have fun, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you realize that who you are, what you are, you want to enjoy it. It makes everything look so trivial. Like, it's like fucking having blinders on. So when someone's depressed, and what really brings everyone's vibrational and depression down is literally fear. Fear is the number one thing. So when you're consuming fucking media, bad, Trump bad, racist, it's just, and you see all these freak out videos happening, like with the election stuff, it's like, fuck, dude. They're in that. They're deep down, dude. And they don't realize that. You know what I mean? Like, we're souls. We're eternal. And we are really a separation. Like you said, these are like meat suits, bro. And we're just here for just a temporary time. I'm sure, I mean, I don't know if anyone else believes in, like, past lives or whatever. But hopefully this, people who are afraid of like, dying or death like that can give you some sort of alleviation. But son of a bitch, dude, like that's what I miss about mushrooms. And that, where you would just explain, it's like, I want that feeling again. I kind of lost that realization. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I don't think I've done. I think it's been about a year, or probably about a year since I've gone down that journey. But your session, you saying you did it with a few guys. What is the process? How do you start it? Like, are you guys, do you guys take the mushrooms and then? I mean, I'm sure you guys do rapé first, right? But do you do the mushrooms and do you sit in silence, or do you guys start conversating? Because like for me, dude, I've always done these sessions alone. And I have like I like to be blindfolded with music and go deep in my head. But
Sure.
And that was my fear when I did ayahuasca with you guys the first time. I was just like, I felt kind of vulnerable. I feel like I don't want to do anything embarrassing, or there's other people here. Like for me, when I do mushrooms, it's a very personal thing. I light my candles, I start to journal. I journal, and then once I feel the come up, then that's when I go deep. I put on the blindfold, I got my music on, and I just go. But do you guys, I mean, you guys are probably taking, I mean, first off, what was the dosage on this past journey?
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I can answer your question that you asked first before the dosage. How does it work, and what do we do?
Mm,
What we first do is we figure out dosages. Who's
okay.
taking how much, right? And if we have different strains or whatever, we figure out who's going to take what, because obviously there's different strains that are different strengths. So we figure that out. Um, I took 5 grams, which is really was nothing for me. I mean, yeah, I was in it, but I wasn't like really in it, right? And part of the reason
That's
why I probably wasn't really in it was because it was at my house, and I feel an over sense of responsibility to make sure
caretaker, bro.
my boys are okay and make sure that they're, so I'm not able to fully surrender to that. And as you know, anytime you do plant medicine, the more you can surrender, usually the more effective it is, right?
Mhm.
But what we do is I have a loft in my house, right? And it's literally set up for ceremony. That's one of the reasons why we got this house, is because there's a spot upstairs. It's a loft, and we can probably fit 8 people or so comfortably, maybe 10. But I mean, dude, I have foam pads and blankets and cushions, and I have shit hanging from the ceiling and stuff all over the walls. And I mean, dude, I got lights and black lights and all kinds of shit.
Oh,
And
shit.
yeah, dude, total hippie land. And so what we did is we figured out our dosages, and then I usually put them in a little container, container for everyone, so they have them. And then we went upstairs where the ceremony space is, and light some candles, whatever, and we just kind of did a check in and set intentions. Hey, where are you at? What's going on? And what are your intentions for tonight? And then I set ground rules, right? Like nobody fucking leaves. If you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
go out, yeah, if you want to go out, turn your phones off, give me your keys. If you want to go outside, if you go outside, go in the backyard and go with a buddy. If you need anything, ask for what you need. Doesn't matter if you shit your pants literally, or you can't stand up, or you need whatever. Like it's full on vulnerability, with especially with the crew that I'm with, right? Like ask for what you need, and nobody's gonna judge you. If you gotta cry, whatever the case may be. And so then we set intentions, and we take the medicine, and then we just you know turn the lights off. And I have black lights and shit, and we'll just start talking and just chilling, and I'll have a little music going. And then before you know it, it starts kicking in. And then
Oh,
if,
shit.
if someone wants some some rapé, then I'll serve. I have a rapé station set up. That's a big thing for me, right? And dude, we didn't do rapé right away, but when we were really in it, we were all kind of in it on the same kind of on the same vibe, same frequency. I kept asking the guys, "You guys want some repay?" No, no. And then finally, a couple of them did, and I only served 2 guys, but dude, I took them like I have. It's very sacred. This stuff is to me. Taking mushrooms is. I mean, it's a very sacred thing for me, and it's not like a big party or anything. And dude, when I serve Hape, dude, I take you to another fucking dimension, bro. Like I'm very intentional. I have, I call it the sacred cannon. I have a giant tepe that Anna bought me from Peru, and I put a lot of energy into the whole process. And dude, I took some guys that went, dude, like when you're on mushrooms and then I serve you Hape and I set intentions when I'm serving you and that energy that I bring, oh God, dude, these guys had some processes, man. Really? It was powerful, man. Lots of tears, lots of like moving energy, and oh my gosh, yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy. So that's kind of.
Do you have a certain time? Like, first off, like how long was the ceremony? How long did it last? But do you, like, for me, I have a time to do it. I can never sleep after mushrooms, no matter how tired you get. It's one of those things where, like, okay, like 9 p.m. is when I take it. I know exactly my come up. I know exactly how long it takes. All this stuff. I know when to come down. I know I've done it like over. I have it all logged in basically. But yeah. How long was your ceremony? And let's start one question at a time. I got so many questions for you.
Sure. We started at 7 and it took about an hour, really almost an hour to start kicking in. And then we went till probably about 1 a.m, believe it or not. And then we ended up downstairs in my kitchen snacking and bullshitting and, having deep conversation. So I don't think we went to bed. I think we went to bed at 4 a.m.
Yeah, that's what happens, dude.
Yeah. So
have you ever considered microdosing and the benefits of microdosing?
Yeah, I have, and there's a lot of proven scientific health benefits from microdosing. Anna got some pretty good microdosing capsules, which I didn't feel I didn't feel them at all. You're not supposed to feel it, but I noticed no difference at all. So I had some actual mushrooms that I started experimenting with microdosing those, and I found, depending on the strain, but I found 0.4 grams or 400 milligrams of actual mushrooms. That seemed to be the magic number for me, where I feel it a little bit, but I don't feel like I'm in a ceremony,
Yeah.
And I love the way that I feel on it. I mean, but so I did that for, I don't know, I think I microdosed probably for 2-3 weeks. I would go 1 day on and then 2 days off, I think is what, and then one day on.
Every third day.
Yeah. I think I did that for maybe, probably three weeks.
Yeah.
But
that's almost a half a gram, dude. A microdose is considered like 0.1.
Yeah, I know.
Of a gram. And I have experience with 0.1, 0.2, but 0.25, 0.3 I found was that mix. But there was this one time when I was microdosing, bro. I'm like, fuck, that's not a microdose, dude. Knowing damn well that it wasn't a high dose at all. But again, dude, I've noticed when I've done mushrooms, because when I hear you say you do 5 grams, bro, that sends me to the moon. Like, I don't know where I'm at. And the mushrooms, they give you the trip that you're supposed to see. So no matter if you take 2 grams, 3, 4, 5. It's weird, but I'm scared. Like, I feel like first off, I feel this energy in me that needs to be released. And what I mean by release, I mean I feel like I need to cry. I feel like I've been grinding so much, dude, and I just have all this pent up. I feel like even though I'm open now and I share everything and I'm being authentic, I feel like, first off, I am very proud of myself. Like, I am so, like, fucking proud of myself and all the accomplishments, the fucking grind, the not giving up, the everything. And I feel like it needs to be celebrated. And whether they're happy tears, sad tears, I just feel like I need a fucking release, dude.
Yeah.
So I've been talking about with the live vibe. I think I'm gonna start microdosing again, but I really do think I need to sit down with the medicine. And the best thing about it, dude, was I really feel like when you do psychedelics, bro, you get insights, you get downloads, you're connected to a fucking higher version of yourself or a higher entity or whatever. There's this pathway that you get tethered to that you cannot, the information, the knowledge, everything, you just can't get it from anywhere else, dude. And obviously mushrooms are natural. They're fucking just like, you know, marijuana, it's earth. They're, I think, for us as being spiritual beings trapped in a meat box, I think they're here for a reason. And there were psychedelics during the Egyptian times and wine and especially if you're a spiritual person, the connection to it, man. And I feel like I need to tap into that, dude. I miss that, dude. I really do. And I think Robert Kennedy, dude, was talking about
oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
his
psychedelics,
son,
bro.
His son, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was about his son. Yeah. That saved his son's life. I
think first off, dude, Florida, bro, they fucking had it in the legislature, or not the legislature. We voted on it whether marijuana could be recreational, and it failed, bro. I'm like, son of a bitch. How in 2000 and I mean, I know it's one of the downsides of living in a red state. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good things, obviously fiscal things, but when you're in a red state, bro, like these kids, bro, these kids that I mentor at the juvenile, bro, they're there for petty shit, bro. Like they're there for being 20 minutes late in their ankle monitor, and they're 20 minutes late and they get fucking put back in there for another 21 days. Like, it's really the fucking sentencing for nonviolent crimes is just ridiculous. But anyways, I was pissed off and I'm like, man, Florida's just a bunch of old retired fucking people, so I kind of get it. They're the little boomer generation. But with RFK, I really do hope that you know, at least as a therapy, like if you can go in an ice bath, these centers, cryotherapy, fucking isolation fucking tank or whatever, there should be in every in a fucking shopping mall, a fucking place where you can legally do mushrooms with a therapist and go down that route. You know, you lay on a couch and she guides you through the whole journey and you just go for it, dude. And I'm hoping we live in America where people can do that, because the evidence, everything. I mean, not only psilocybin or psychedelic experiences, but the mushrooms that can cure cancer, bro. Like hearing Paul Stamets and you know, lion's mane, you know, all the health properties of these things, dude. And RFK or Robert Kennedy is already posting videos on yellow dyes that are in food, and like this very PBS Mr. Rogers type of information that's just been, you know, our fucking kids, us, we're everything that we buy at the grocery store, even yogurts, things that we think are healthy, or we're literally being poisoned. And this whole, you know, these people, Trump got in. It's like, bro, you don't see the fucking picture, bro. Like, this is a fucking true awakening. This is, and there's a couple of spiritual leaders that I follow that were like, you can tell they're big Trumpers, and they're talking about the awakening, and they're talking about this new year with this new president, things are going to start being revealed and this and that, and you can see which ones are the real woke ones. You know what I mean? Or not woke, the way it's used
Awake.
now, but awake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because woke got changed, bro. Like 5 years ago,
Yeah,
if you were
I know.
woke, you were like, oh, this dude's awake, bro. But now
Yeah, I know.
the woke is a whole different thing now.
Yeah. Well, as far as the mushrooms go, I mean, yeah, dude, there's been tons and tons of scientific studies done for people who suffer from anxiety and who suffer from PTSD and it, like they are very useful. And I agree with you. They are a means to connect to your higher self. They are a means for you to go somewhere that allows you to remember who the fuck you are and what you are and how powerful you are and that you are this cosmic spiritual infinite being.
Yeah.
That's what mushrooms can allow you to do. Absolutely. As far as RFK and Trump and well, dude, all these spiritual people, they're talking about how the planet, the consciousness of the collective of the planet is shifting and so on and so forth, but yet they're still anti-Trump. I don't get it, but I really think that Trump is could be the spearhead leader who actually points us in the right direction, because he's going to expose all the deception, all the darkness, all the ditty lies, whatever, everything, in order for people to actually wake up and then start to realize and start to shift the consciousness of the planet. I really think that he possibly could be the one to spearhead that. I don't think he's the chosen one. I don't put him on a pedestal, but I think with what he's planning on doing and what he's capable of doing, he could be the catalyst to get the collective consciousness to actually shift in a major way.
I agree. Thor asked Darcy, have you ever heard of hopotropic breathing? I think that means
Yes.
breath work, right? Is that breath work?
Yeah, it's a form of breath work. Yeah.
And what do you think about that? Could you get in a certain state? I've tried breath work before, bro. It's weird. I feel like I got like a boost of energy after doing it. It's a weird feeling.
Dude.
But do you still practice that?
I don't do it consistently. I believe he was referring to I think it's holotropic.
Hopotropic. Trophic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never.
Anyway, there's so many different variations of breath work, but it doesn't matter which one you pick. I don't know enough to tell you which one's better than another, but at the end of the day, I know people who have had, like even Anna, she's had psychedelic experiences doing breath work, dude. So there's tons of people who have processed tons of trauma through breath work, who have opened themselves up and who've actually been able to connect with and remember who the fuck they are through using breath work. So yeah, the breath work is powerful, man. Powerful. I should do more of it, but I don't.
Dude, when you do mushrooms or psychedelics? I mean, first off, I see you as fearless, bro. Like, have you ever gone through any freakouts or anything like shit that made you scared during a psychedelic experience?
No, never.
No. Fuck, dude. For me, it's especially the last few ones, dude. It's scary, bro, and it has to do with. I think it just stems from that one really bad one, and then when you do it again, your mind goes straight to that bad one, and it's really. Yeah. I'm trying to navigate that, but dude, one of the best feelings, dude, especially after mushrooms that I miss, even when you get those times when you go through the shit. Every mushroom trip, regardless, the come down's always like my favorite, dude, because I feel love, like a real true essence of love and connection, which is. Shit, I can only feel that through psychedelics, man. What do you think about that? Do you feel that connection? And obviously eating after mushrooms, bro. Everything tastes like 10 times better. Fruit, bro. Fruit tastes like fuck, dude. It's orgasmic, man.
Yeah, I mean, every psychedelic plant medicine that I've ever done. It's allowed me to open my heart. It's allowed me to feel love at a deeper level. It's allowed me to be more in gratitude for life. It's allowed me to step more into my power. I mean, even, back to the gratitude, even enjoying fruit at a higher level, right? Like, I mean, for me, every experience that I've had has just been, it's been pivotal in my growth, in my healing, in my expansion of who I am. And like I said, it's a remembering. It's like, wow, holy shit. And breath work, I believe there's certain types of breath work that actually can help you. You can actually release DMT, because we can release DMT in our naturally. And there's certain types of breath work that can allow someone to do that.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of can create this psychedelic experience through breath work.
Do you have any knowledge on the third eye chakra? Basically, there's some esoteric stuff talking about, the pineal gland and how it's calcified, and ways you can decalcify your pineal gland, and obviously the foods that we eat, being these spiritual entities in these meat bodies, like that's like they're shutting it down. Like that's something that they don't want the people to know, that hey, they are God, they are their own creators, and you can manifest, and you can create the future you want. I just want to learn the more scientific thing about the pineal gland, the pineal.
Sure. Yeah. There's a lot of info out there, dude, on that. And there's different detoxes that you can do to decalcify your pineal gland. There's different meditations that have a specific intention is to open that third eye up even more. That's the problem with most of society, is we live in the lower three chakras, right? And the whole goal is to open up the chakras all the way up to your crown chakra, and actually be a open vessel channel where you're literally channeling shit from the cosmos at the end of the day. So yeah, I mean, dude, they want to poison us for many reasons. One of the reasons that they want the matrix wants to poison us is they want to calcify our pineal gland, most definitely, and that's the same reason why psychedelics are illegal. It's the same reason. They don't want us to know the truth. They don't want us to know what our true power is and where we come from. They don't want us to connect to God, to source, to the universe, to the cosmos, because then when we step into our power with that deep sense of knowing who the fuck and what the fuck we are, then we're a threat. Then we don't buy into their bullshit.
So I agree with you, man. I'm learning, dude. I'm finding different ways to really unlock. And just because we're trapped in this meat bodies, you know what I mean? It's like, if you're an unhealthy person and you're 400 or 500 pounds and this and that, like it's like you got to be physically fit. Your diet has to be good. Like everything is connected. You know what I mean? Like in some form of way. But we have our fellow live viber, Ninja Bear. She did a peyote experience, and she had a wild experience. And she told me the other day that she had it. She's a Native American, and she did it. It was like in a gelatinous form when she did it in her ceremony. But I recall you doing peyote a few times, and I believe you said something about it was a drink or something like that, and also the fact that you didn't get. I mean, not that. I guess that it wasn't as intense for you as, say, ayahuasca or mushrooms. What could you share from your peyote ceremonies? Yeah,
so just to compare it a little bit to ayahuasca, what I got from peyote is, number one, most places, if you go do ayahuasca, usually it's dark, right? And that's for a reason, right? And when you do peyote, usually the two times that I've done it, they have a fire, so that the darkness isn't a necessity, apparently. Okay. And so that's a significant difference. And when I did peyote both times, yes, it's the mescaline that it comes from a cactus, and it's very thick and jelly. And a big thing that I had, a problem that I had, was it gets you just get giant bubble gut. Like I
Oh,
remember throughout the night as I was continuing to drink it, because you can continue to drink it. You get a cup and you continue to sip it and drink it, and then you kind of feel and like, okay, and it tastes like shit, by the way. It tastes worse than ayahuasca. Ayahuasca just tastes like dirty coffee,
I
which,
don't like ayahuasca.
but my experiences on, and Anna will agree with me because she had a few experiences with peyote. Like it's not, for me, it's not even close to mushrooms, to ayahuasca, or to bufo at all. Like bufo being the king, Mac Daddy, of course. But the I really didn't get a whole lot from, excuse me, from peyote. But I know there's some people who that's their medicine, man. They
Yeah.
think it's amazing. So have those people only done peyote and have never had mushroom experiences and never had ayahuasca experiences? Yeah, sure, I'm sure they are. So they don't have a lot to compare it to. So
Yeah.
if that's your first psychedelic or plant medicine, peyote, and you get something out of it, that may seem significant to you. But I guarantee you, someone who sits with ayahuasca, as long as they're ready for it, or who sits with a decent dosage of mushrooms, they're going to get more out of it. That's my
Yeah.
opinion, and that's that opinion is not only based on my experience, but it's also based on the many people that I've talked to who've had experiences with either just peyote or all or most psychedelics. And yeah,
I've been down a rabbit hole with peyote, dude, and some of the trip stories I've heard have been freaking out of this world, man. And it's
wow.
weird because people have, like, dude, when we did ayahuasca, bro, like, you were like, I needed to go up and get a second cup, a third cup. I'm like, fuck. Well, you're also taking 5 grams of freaking mushrooms, dude. But is there a tolerance? Is it because you're a heavier dude? Like, I wonder how that affects people's body
Well,
chemistry. Because, like, when we're doing ayahuasca, I mean, were they serving different dosages based on people's weight, or do they? Or I don't know.
usually whatever brew they're serving at in a ceremony, everybody gets the same brew usually, right? That's the first thing, and then yeah, I think there's just some people who just generally have a higher tolerance for any type psychedelic. I have a high tolerance for fucking anything and everything.
Yeah.
I think part of it has to do with my metabolism and or my muscle mass. I think that does affect it. But uh, yeah, dude, on my birthday. Now this was throughout the night. I added more to it, but dude, my birthday when we sat in ceremony for my birthday, dude, I did close to 10 grams, bro. I started with
Bro.
6. I started with 6, and then I was adding throughout the night, and I did the math, and it was basically it was close to 10 grams.
Do you
Yeah.
eat them? Do you just eat them raw? Like, how do
Yeah,
you
usually
consume them?
what I like yeah, well, usually what I like to do is I like to chop them up really small, and I'll put them in a cup. I'll make a little bit of a natural tea, and I'll put some lemon juice in there, and then I'll just drink them. But I have ground them up in a coffee grinder. When I went to Alaska, and I think maybe it had a lot to do with the land, and that I was fully surrendered in that spot where my buddy Chris owns that Men's Alaska project.
Mm-hmm.
I went there and I ground a bunch of them up and took them with me. I took them in little rapé containers, so it would, in case I got, in case I got
Yeah.
searched. And anyway, we just poured them into a little tea, and we made a tea out, and they were really powdery. And dude, that was the deepest, and it was only 5 grams. That was the deepest, most amazing freaking mushrooming ceremony I've ever had, dude. It was out of this world, man. I was seeing Egyptian gods. The walls were melting. I mean, dude, I was so in it. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So I don't know if grinding it up into a fine powder helps and or makes it stronger, I'm going to assume that it actually hits you quicker.
It does. It does. Absolutely. That's in my experience. It does.
Mm-hmm. But
I
I
have
usually
used,
that's work, so I don't grind them. I just chop them up really fine.
yeah. If you get them in if you peel your own stuff, like I like to detach the casing. I do is what they call a lemon tech, where it's just you squeeze like 3 freaking limes or lemons or whatever, and
Yeah.
either you get scissors, chop them up finely, because apparently with the way you explained peyote, bro, is in some mushroom sessions it makes you bloated, and what happens is that's how your gut, it's all in the gut. A lot of people when they do psychedelics or at least mushrooms, they get bloated, they feel nauseous, and
Yeah.
when you cut them up or when it's in powder form, it helps with the digestion. And when people brew it in tea or they'll do a lemon tech, it actually it gives you the takeoffs a lot quicker. The takeoffs a lot quicker than eating them naturally. And the peak is a lot heavier. The word on the street is if you lemon tech, say like a 2 or 3 gram trip, you're actually getting a 4 or 5. But with the earlier takeoff, the harder lift off, it's going to be an overall shorter trip. And that's what I like, dude. It's hard to sit in with that medicine for an 8-hour trip, dude. That's difficult. So when I could blast off sooner and make it a 4-5 hour trip, it's a big difference, especially since I can't sleep with the shit after one of those things.
Yeah.
But speaking of muscle mass, dude, who was it? I think it was Theo Vaughn. It was the night after the election. Some guy mentioned creatine.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we talked about creatine before, but they say, is it true that creatine helps with like brain function and it helps you sleep? Have you heard of things like that?
Yep. I've actually added creatine. Now you got to make sure you get a good, clean source, just like any supplement. I spend a lot of money on very high quality, third party tested supplements. And I take the Thorn brand, a lot of stuff. And that's the creatine that I take. And I take, I don't know, I'll take 3 to 5, grams, I guess, milligrams or grams. I think it's grams a day. And they say, and I've seen and watched a lot of videos on the brain function from creatine. And I don't know that I've noticed a lot from it, but they even say that the use of creatine can prevent dementia when you get older.
Alzheimer's. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's a lot of studies and there's a lot of evidence out there that creatine definitely is great for brain function. There's another thing that I take for brain function and for preventing of Alzheimer's and dementia type stuff is methylene blue. It looks like a blue dye. It's been around forever. You can get the pharmaceutical grade on Amazon, and it's just blue dye. But careful, if you get it on anything, it's stained for life. And you literally, your tongue is. I take it when I take my shake. I'll mix it with some water, and I'll drink. I actually drink it through a straw, so I don't get blue all over my teeth. And then I'll wash it down with a shake, so it gets that blue out of my mouth. But that's another one, methylene blue, that I've been using, and it kind of turns your pee green, but it's
Dude, I saw this clip, and then I underneath the post, people will talk about all the benefits of creatine. Now, someone did mention though, like, first off, dude, for me, I thought creatine was just fake muscle. It pumps your muscles up. It helps you maintain muscle. But now I'm really, kind of considering trying creatine. Is it true that too much creatine is bad for your kidneys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And one of the things that I've learned recently too, and I believe there's some truth to it, because a doctor told me, even though a lot of doctors don't know shit, they've been brainwashed. I mean, I literally, that's the truth. That these
Oh yeah.
doctors that go to medical school, they've been brainwashed to, prescribe drugs. Like that's what they learn: prescribe pharmaceuticals instead of holistic, natural stuff. But nonetheless, um, apparently, the more muscle mass that you have, you actually create it's called creatine, which is a form, some different variation of creatine, but it's almost the same. What happens is your muscles can actually create more creatine, and it goes into your kidneys, and it's harder on your kidneys as well. So if you have a lot of muscle mass, it's important to find the right balance of
Yeah.
what creatine supplement you're taking, because you have to take into consideration the creatine that's produced from your muscles that affects your kidneys as well. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot, dude. I mean, so is that a creatine? When do you take it? Is it you take it once a day? Do you take it in the morning, before workout, after?
I just put it in my I put it in my shake.
Oh, it's just your regular protein shake.
Yeah. Just put it in my shake. That's my second meal of the day, is my shake, which is usually at 10:30 or whatever in the morning. And I just throw it in. But dude, I throw green matcha green tea powder in there. Dude, I throw uh I'm taking
Turmeric.
turmeric, apricot seeds ground up, because there's B17. That stuff kills cancer. I take the what's it called, the sexy seven or whatever, the seven mushrooms that are really good for you. One's
Oh yeah.
lion mane, all
Yeah.
those different oils. I put that in there. What else did I take? I put my creatine in there. I take a juice powder that I put in there. I have a green powder that I put in there, and then of course protein powders. Um, yeah, dude. I mean, you should see the shit that I take. It's crazy. I take black seed oil now. They say black seed oil is really, really good for you.
That's a lot of
Tastes like
shit,
shit.
bro.
Yo,
Have you heard anything about collagen?
yeah, collagen. Yeah, I actually take a bone broth powder. Half of my protein shake is from a natural grass fed organic bone broth, and that has collagen in it. Yeah, I
They,
know
they,
Anna
s-
takes collagen
they,
too.
they say anti-aging. They say it gives you elasticity in the face.
Yeah,
So those wrinkles, bones,
yeah,
teeth, hair growth. Like this is like the
yeah.
whole like as far as like supplements, I've been hearing a lot about turmeric and collagen for some odd reason, and I don't know why. But I think I got to get on those trains.
Yeah, dude, just use Chat GPT. I did it recently just to see where I was at. I just Chat GPT. What are the top 10 supplements for heart health? Or what are the top 10 supplements for muscle growth? Dude, Chat GPT is such a useful tool, man. I use that thing like crazy, bro.
I've, I've,
So
I've,
easy.
I've been using the little X freaking Grok AI shit, dude, and I've been literally using it as a Google instead of just going on Google
Yeah,
and searching
I
for
don't even
shit,
use
and it's
Google
fucking
anymore.
great.
I
Oh
don't even
man.
use Google anymore, bro. It's crazy.
So, since you wanted me, I got crypto on here. So
Oh,
when the election was happening,
hmm
you saw some shit moving. Well, I haven't paid attention to the market after he was deemed the election, president, whatever, the winner. How has the
hmm
market been? And Trump is pro crypto, dude. What do you think?
Yeah,
What's the future for crypto?
he is now for sure. He never used to be, but I think that's a big reason why it did run. But I don't think it's the only reason why it's been running and it's still running. Um, you know, Crypto is very predictable. Crypto has patterns. If you know what you're doing and you know what to look for, the patterns in crypto are almost identical, with exception. I'm generalizing, but for the most part, they're identical. If you look back to the last bull cycle, because crypto runs in 4-year cycles, and we are in a bull cycle, and we are approaching the end of a bull cycle. So anybody who's interested in getting in crypto, it's probably not a good idea unless they really know what they're doing. It's probably not a good idea to get in now. The best time to get in is going to be about a year and a half, give or take, when the market is at its low in a bear market, and that's when you load the boat. So that being said, I've looked at charts. I look at charts and indicators all day long. I looked at my notes from all my crypto gains that I keep a log. I look back, and the last bull run we had, we reached the peak in 2021 in November. Well, guess what? Here we are 3 years later, 2024 in November. So we may get a little bit more of an extension, but even in 2021, in December, it all started coming down, and it just kept coming down, 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 and then it hit bottom. And what was it, 2023 beginning, I believe, or the middle of 2020. No, I'm losing track of the years here, man. Yeah, was it the beginning of 2023? Was it, or end of 2022? I don't know, I can't remember. But it's all cycles. It's cycles. It's been proven. So crypto is easy to make money if you know when to get in and when to get out. So again, my point is the last time we hit a new all-time high and it peaked and came crashing down was November of 2021, and it's doing it right now. Now, granted, with Trump and everything going on, we may get a little bit longer run. It may go to the end of the year, maybe. It could go into the beginning of the year, but for the most part, this bull run the majority of this bull run is over. It's not going to go over 80. Bitcoin won't go over 80,000. It won't. It may peak above 80, but it won't settle out any higher than 80,000 a coin. Right now, it's at 76.3, and it hit 77 and change today. So I'm all out of Bitcoin. I'm in other coins now because there's no point in me spending a ton of money to get into Bitcoin. If I bought one Bitcoin right now, it's 76,000. And how much would it have to go up for me to make any money? Okay, well, if it goes up $1,000, I make $1,000. Big deal. But it's not worth me risking getting in it this high and it come crashing down. I can get into other coins like Solana, like Link, that are way cheaper, that still haven't reached a new all-time high, and we're going to get an altcoin market. So what you're going to see happening for the most part is Bitcoin's going to kind of reach a certain peak, and it'll slowly start creeping down. And because people are going to start pulling money out of Bitcoin, they're going to start putting it into these altcoins, and these altcoins are going to rip. And then that'll be 2-3 months, and then the whole market's going to come crashing down.
It's almost as like if you're putting your money in, say, like, just like you said, Bitcoin, you would have to wait a pretty long fucking time to get an investment or to make enough money. And at that point, you could have been having all your money on these smaller coins and be trading it daily and make way more money.
Well, yeah, but you got to pick the right coins too, right? You got to make sure that you're in the right shit. Yeah. But the key is to get out of everything when the bull market is close to ending. Yeah. So say I have $500,000 in crypto and I sell everything when it gets close to the bull run ending, and I get out. Now I'm just sitting. Now I'm waiting for the whole thing to come down, and bottom out for the most part, because it's hard to time it exact. Yeah. But dude, when we hit the bottom last time before this run, dude, Bitcoin was 15,000 a coin. Yeah. It's 76 now, bro. So if you would put $100,000 into Bitcoin at 15,000 a coin, bro, do the math.
I know. Well, I can't do the math right now, but I know it's a lot. So you would, right now you would, for people who want to get into crypto, it's best to like either wait till the come down or when it gets down to obviously get in? Or it's just too high right now?
There's some altcoins that are more likely for them to have success in now. Bitcoin, stay away. I mean, dude, if it goes over 80, if it hits 100, everybody's calling for 100. I will be so shocked and pissed off, but I'll be shocked. So like certain coins like Solana and coins like Link are really those coins. Solana's $200 a coin. Link is $13 a coin. Like those haven't had a really, really good run yet. Solana's doing okay, but Link is way behind where it should be. Those types of coins, dude, if people get in now and they hold it for 2 months and then get out, they'll make money.
Yeah. I'm in I have very little. I fucking cash out on a lot of shit. But I do have some ETH and Cardano.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Cardano. I still have Cardano. It's worth half of what I've paid. I've had Cardano forever. I'm over Cardano. As soon as I can break even, I'm fucking out. But speaking of Ethereum is way behind Bitcoin right now. It should not be as low as it is, and it's about 3,000 a coin. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than Bitcoin at 76 or 77. But Ethereum will probably run too. Like it's got a long ways to go to really kind of catch up to where it should be. Ethereum should be over double what it is right now, without a doubt. It should be like closer to 8,000. And it's just.
What do you think about XRP?
Well, I think that everybody should have a bag of XRP, and I have a bag of XRP. I have several. I think I got 30,000 XRP coins, and which is okay. It's right now it's trading at like 52 cents or something. So it's not, but there's a lot of things, a lot of chatter, and a lot of stuff around XRP. I'm just holding it. I don't even have it on. I have it on my hard wallet. I don't even touch it. I'm just holding it just in case, because there's been tons of talk forever about XRP, and I think if you're in crypto, I think you should just have some, just in case. Just get 1,000 coins. That's $500. 1,000 coins and just sit on them just in case, right? But it's been dead. XRP has been dead. I mean, they went through tons of lawsuits and red tape and bullshit, but I don't know. There's a lot of people believe in that coin.
Do you think crypto is? Do you think if we weren't in a recession, where everything's just being so expensive, do you think if, let's just say Trump did win that 2020 election, do you think crypto would have been a lot higher? Do you think it correlates basically to how the economy is now?
No.
No?
Nope. Crypto runs in cycles no matter what happens. Now, if you have a black swan event like COVID, you get a crash. But dude, crypto recovered after the COVID crash in 2 months.
Yeah.
So that was an anomaly I mean, you need a major black swan event for there to put a real dent in the typical patterns and the typical pricing. But dude, Trump had it helped? Sure, it helped, but not that much. It's right on schedule right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people are giving Trump too much credit for where Bitcoin and where Bitcoin is at right now. And I don't believe that's the case. It might have helped a little bit, but again, look at the timing. November.
Yeah.
This is when it runs.
So you're keeping your eye on that bitch right now, aren't you?
I'm always keeping my eye on that bitch, bro.
I got one more little side note, one little topic to cover.
Yeah.
I know. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I was talking with the Live Vibe. I showed this video about sleep, how many hours of sleep, and how much, sleep, I guess we produce cancer cells like every day. And when you don't get enough sleep, that obviously affects your mood, affects everything. But then he went into the science where it's like, dude, during daylight saving time, when you gain, basically the correlation of bad sleep to heart attacks.
Yep.
And I was asking people, hey, what do you average, a night? But I told them, bro, Darcy can fucking sleep 4 hours and be fucking perfectly fine, dude.
Yep.
But sleep has always been a tough one for you, dude. Like I remember
dude.
you were struggling. Like are you still like that? Are you still not sleeping a full fucking 7-8 hours?
What is that? 7-8 hours? Yes, I am still challenged with not getting enough sleep. That's why I have these fucking dark circles around my eyes, because I it's not so much anymore falling asleep. That's not quite the issue as much. It's staying asleep. It's waking up at 3 and waking up at 4, or waking up without an alarm at 4:35 and like being ready to fucking go and not being able to sleep any longer, dude. So I probably am getting 6 hours, and I have sleep apnea, as you know. That's why I wear my CPAP, which thank God, I mean, I was able to figure that out, which at least if I'm not getting a long duration of sleep, at least I like to think that I'm getting better quality sleep, because I'm not choking when I'm snoring, and I'm actually getting oxygen, so it does help my sleep having this CPAP, but it's also a pain in the ass to wear that thing every night, man. And sometimes that thing wakes me up, I'll roll over or whatever and push it off, and it'll wake me up because it's blowing air or whatever. So yeah, it's still a challenge, man. Like I've been actually going to bed later, which has allowed me to seems like I can sleep better, but I don't sleep any longer, bro, which is crazy.
Your internal clock is already done, dude.
Yeah. And really, when crypto's running, like, because it has its moments when it's really ripping, like it's been the last couple days, and that's in my subconscious. And so, dude, I'll wake up at 3:30 in the morning, and I'll check my phone. I'll check my crypto on my phone. It's right by my bed, and then I'll put it away, and sometimes I'll get up. If not, I'll try and go back to sleep. But so that doesn't help, right? Because it's running 24/7. So, I mean, if I wake up and if I roll and check my phone or don't check my phone, that could be the difference in $5,000, that one choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously. Fuck. Bro, if I was heavy on crypto, bro, and I knew that, I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep.
Yeah.
That will dude. That will fuck with my brain, dude. That will fuck with my brain, I think.
When we had the last big rip on crypto, which was in March of this year, which was the same as March 2021, by the way, I'm just telling you patterns here. Dude, I had massive days, bro. Massive days. I made so much in the month of March. It was ridiculous. I broke my personal record in a month. And anyway, dude, I could have stayed up 24/7 and I could have made money every hour, bro. That's how much it was going crazy, bro. So, running on 4 hours of sleep, okay, it's not that healthy. And you got to make the money. You got to make hay while the sun shines. You know what I mean? And when crypto runs, you got small windows, dude. It's so fast.
It seems fun though, in a way. It feels like that would be kind of addicting too. Like, what's that word? Not adrenaline, but not
dopamine.
Cortisol. Dopamine. It seems like it's a high, bro.
Yeah. Well, I think for me, I mean, maybe I'm in denial. I don't know. I think for me, there's a certain part of it that is a dopamine high, dopamine hit. I think for me, though, is that I'm so focused on what I want to accomplish that if I feel like I'm not moving forward towards my goal that I want to achieve with crypto, then then I feel like I'm not being productive if I'm not making money, right?
Yeah.
In crypto during a bull market, right?
Yeah.
When it all comes crashing down, I won't even, I'll check it once a week, you know?
Yeah.
But so part of it is a dopamine hit, but another part of it is that fire in me to achieve my goals with using crypto. And so, if I'm not making that money, I don't feel productive, and therefore I feel like, oh God, I'm just a loser, right?
I know that feeling, dude. That's that shit that
Yeah,
I spoke
no,
earlier about.
I
But
know.
any plans, brother, for till the end of the year? What's your are you visiting family anytime? You're just chilling till the end of the year?
Well, we got invited to Thanksgiving, one of our good friends. So we're gonna go do that. I think I'm gonna whip up about 6 racks of ribs and show up with those
Oh,
bad
you
boys
son of a bitch!
because it's
Not
a
the
potluck.
ribs.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that'll be the hit, of course. Um, Anna and I were talking the other day, and we've been talking to Adrian, of course, because he's in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
But we're trying to decide what we want to do for Christmas, man. We're thinking about going somewhere. I don't want to sit around and you know my finger up my ass because I've been sitting around all year because I didn't want to travel anywhere, and we want to go somewhere, dude. I just don't know where. So
Well, shit. I mean, you got well, dude. For speaking of Oklahoma, that was the only state that all counties were red.
yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
But I mean, dude, it's. I think the best thing about living in Texas is that, dude, you're literally a 2.5 hour flight to anywhere in the United States, east,
yeah.
west, north. That's a beautiful
South,
fucking.
even to Mexico, south. Dude, it's 2.5 hours
Oh,
to Cancun, bro.
that's how much. That's how actually it might even be shorter, for me. I would look, dude.
Oh
How
yeah,
is Cancun right now, man?
dude, it's booming, bro. Oh my
Really?
god, dude, the Yucatan Peninsula, where Cancun, Playa, Tulum are, it is booming, man. They put the Mayan train in there. They put an airport in Tulum now, dude. And it's expensive now, man. It's
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
crazy expensive, but
everything's
it's
expensive.
blowing up, man. It is crazy how much how much it's grown there. It's nuts, man.
All
So
right, Darcy, I got one question for you, and we're done here. This is from Davy Man, and he says, "Darcy, serious question. In all
uh-oh.
your worldly travels, have you witnessed a heavy drug addict take one of these psychedelics, come out the other side almost miraculously in days?" I don't know what he really means by that. Come out the other side almost miraculously in days.
Yeah, I get what he's saying. Um, I've witnessed people who were addicted to drugs and that sat with plant medicine, some sort of psychedelic, and never touched it again.
On
I'm
any
not saying,
addiction.
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that'll happen every time because it won't. But they are. I do know people who have had that experience, and it's it's literally cured them.
Yeah. No, I've heard of a lot of these type of stories, Davey. Um, People just sit once with mushrooms or ayahuasca or whatever, and that's the only time they'll ever need any psychedelic. They just
Yeah,
needed that one experience for them to open themselves up and to heal trauma or whatever, man. And I always
yeah.
thought that I'd be a one and done type of guy, but I am not a one and done guy. There's a lot of shit,
I'm not
man.
either, but I'm grateful I'm not because I love it. Um,
Yeah.
you know, I think what happens when it comes to addiction, and I'm generalizing, but for the most part, from my experience, is that what happens with addiction is people have an addiction problem, issue, challenge because they have unresolved trauma. It comes from conditioning, etc. And what they're doing is they're numbing and escaping from that trauma that they haven't dealt with. So when
Yeah.
someone sits with psychedelics and they actually get a grasp of the universe of God, they experience what it's like to be with God, to be in the cosmos. They open themselves up and they remember who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
And then they realize, oh my God, I've been just killing myself with this addiction for no reason.
Yeah.
They actually grasp, and I'm not um, discrediting someone's addiction based on their trauma. I'm not saying that at
Yeah.
all, but they actually, within themselves, they realize what they're doing to themselves is just pointless. And that's where these people can actually have some sort of enlightenment around their addiction that causes them to go, I'm done.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Fuck. It's like, fuck. And again, we've said this plenty of times. It's not for everyone, but, dude, I wish I can say everyone should go fucking do it, but even the shit that I've been through, I cannot, in good conscience, say, yeah, everyone should at least do one. I don't know.
Well,
Dude.
I'll say that. I really truly believe, but you have to be in the right place to do it.
Yeah.
It has to call to you, and you also have to be in the right place. Because if you go and sit in ceremony and you're all fucked up and you're not in the right place, it could cause you could have some issues. The one thing I will say though about Bufo is that is not for everyone to try.
Yeah.
No way.
You know what?
Because once you go toad, it's a whole nother road, dude. That opens up, that is like your fucking mind can't even wrap I'm still trying to wrap my mind around my Bufo experiences, man.
Yeah.
It's like craziness.
Yeah, you just convinced me, or just made me realize that, when I say I would not in good conscience recommend it, I'm doing it from my perspective, thinking that people are going to take it by themselves or take a high dose and be alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you did it with someone with experience, a good trip sitter, someone that can guide you through the process, then I do believe absolutely. I think everyone should have one experience, and it gets discussed on the Joe Rogan podcast all the time that every president or every high official of government should do a certain amount of trips to feel the love, to feel the connectedness, and when it comes to decisions like, oh, should we fucking go to war here? You know what I mean? You're just, yeah, totally, bro. Fuck, Darcy.
It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you're going through, what traumas you have, how much money you make or don't make. Everyone, when people sit with some sort of plant medicine, it puts things into perspective.
Yeah.
It puts this human experience and everything that you are challenged with in life, it puts that into a better perspective for you to go out into the world and to function from a different place.
Brother, you're about to make me take some mushrooms right now, dude. Holy shit. Darcy, thank you for tonight, brother. I had a blast, bro.
Yeah, brother, of course. My pleasure, man. Great to see you as always.
Oh, absolutely, man. And I'm sure some shit's gonna fucking, I mean, this next month, bro, it is gonna be wild. Me and you are already seeing it on social media, but when something crazy happens, bro, I definitely want you back. I would like to have you back before the inauguration, because I'm sure
of course
we got plenty to talk about, brother.
Of course, man. Of course. I will.
All right, brother. Have a great day, dude. I love you, bro. Thank you.
Love you too, man. Appreciate you, brother. See you.
Oh, I think that is cut off. You guys, how's everyone doing? What a fucking dude. I love talking to Darcy, man. I fucking love it, dude. I love it. I love the openness. I had some little notes, like a couple little topics, and we let it flow, man. We let it flow. We covered freaking creatine. We covered freaking brain function on creatine. We talked about sleep. We talked about crypto. We talked about journeys and psychedelics. We've talked about Trump. We talked about brainwashing. We talked about fucking so much different shit in those first 2 hours. I hope you guys got a lot of it. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Again, just two fucking buds, man, shooting the shit, man. And we probably really went heavy on psychedelic because I'm feeling the calling. I'm feeling the sensation. I'm feeling the burn, bro. And I'm feeling the need to cry. I need a cry, man. And I've mentioned this plenty of times, bro. I need a good cry. I feel it, bro. I feel something's bottling up, man. How's chat doing? Sean or Davey, man. I hope you got the freaking answer that you were seeking, dude. But what's up, Zambina? How you doing, man? What's up, Sean? What's up, chat? Thor. Darcy, bro, have a good one. Oh, this is awesome, dude. I'll play it, dude. I'll play it. Oh, no, wait. My sound effects are... Hold on. I'm muted on sound effects. What's going on? Let's hear it for one more time for Darcy. Absolutely, man. Dude, I fucking love having Darcy on, dude. We're twerk dancing, bro. We are twerk dancing right now. I see Ninja putting... I see Ninja. Let me go to who was here, man. Sorry, guys. I wasn't really glancing on chat much. What's up, Renee? Oh, Renee's gone. It's nice to see you, Thor. Brother. I think, tomorrow. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, dude? K9, how you doing, brother? And Ninja Bear. Evan Smith. Vibing. Did I miss anything in chat? You guys, how's everyone doing? So if you guys weren't here on the start of the live vibe, no show Monday. There will be a show in the middle of the day on Sunday for the Charger game. That's one of the greatest lives for me. What am I? Oh, dude, that's awesome, Thor, the God of Thunder, baby. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. I'm glad you loved it, dude. And Thor is a very spiritual person. Thor is awake. And I know a lot of people have never done a psychedelic before. But Darcy said it right, man. I was looking at it the wrong way. I'm thinking, oh yeah, you're just going to take a 5-gram dose like what I do. And I just alone. And yeah, that's not the way to do it. But if you were to do a session with me, I think I would be able to guide you. I would not be taking any, but I think I would be a good therapist. I think I would be able to I don't know. I think I have that in me to be very, not very compassionate, but I think I have the softness, the ease, the calmness to be able to put you in a good, comfortable spot. What's up, Spets? How you doing, dude? I've been here. I know, dude. I know you've been playing Call of Duty and listening to this combo, bro. I've been lurking since election. You son of a bitch, bro. Bro, I'm ready for Bobby Kennedy to fucking make America healthy again, dude. Book tips, says Thor. The Matrix Hypothesis from Christian. That sounds German, bro. Is it going to be in English? I'm running it down, dude. I'm running it down, Thorsky. It's early in the wee mornings in Germany, bro. It's early in the wee mornings, guys. All right, guys. So, fuck yeah, man. I love having Darcy on, dude. If you guys are vibing and haven't done so yet, please like the video. But we are wrapping it up for the live vibe tonight, guys. I had a freaking blast, man. I have a blast talking to Darcy. I hope you guys found some value in this conversation. I hope you guys all have an amazing freaking weekend, dude. Do something fun, man. Make someone smile. Reach out to a loved one. Get some sun. Get some exercise in, bro. Get that shit flowing, man. Davey, no shot. Let me scroll up here. Oh, Thor, is there something happening on the Earth magnetic field too? And maybe that helps too. To get to the next step? Dude, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. Bro, there's a lot of shit happening, bro. Consciously, like, collectively, dude, there's a shift happening right now, man. And it's gonna be for the better, bro. I honestly feel that, dude. I don't know why. There's something deep inside of me, bro, that I don't think people are gonna know how good it's gonna be. And I don't know why. It's just a gut feeling, bro. And I've been trusting my gut a lot, and I've been right 100% of the time. It's weird. It's weird when you start listening to your intuition. Well, that's a good one, Thor. Adversity, guys, and perseverance. And all these things can shape you. They can give you value and self-esteem. That is fucking priceless. He didn't say the F word. I added that. Scott Hamilton. Is that Scott Hamilton, the figure skater? JD, I didn't even know JD was here, bro. Good night, everyone. Spend some time this weekend thanking our vets. Abso-freaking-lutely, bro. Absolutely. We got a lot of vets here in the Live Vibe, guys. I love you all. Have a great weekend. And for some, if you guys want to stop by, I'll see you on Sunday. Peace out.